think tank says Pakistani intelligence agents and paramilitaries are aiding Taliban insurgents. The RAND Corporation says Pakistan has also given the Taliban information on US troop movements. The study says the US will face crippling long-term consequences if Taliban sanctuaries in Pakistan are not eliminated. Pakistan's top military spokesman rejected those findings, though. Well, Pakistan's first civilian government in almost a decade may broaden food and energy subsidies and announce cash handouts to the poor tomorrow. Finance Minister Naveed Qamar, 5 weeks into the job, delivers his first budget. Inflation is slowing. Pakistan's economic growth. Consumer prices jumped more than 17% in April. That is the most in at least 25 years. Still, the government has changed the date of the budget 2 times in the past 6 days, giving no reasons for the delays. The 2-month-old coalition is in disarray after former Premier Nawaz Sharif's Pakistan Muslim League pulled out. So joined now by Khuram Iqbal, who is a research analyst at the S. Rajaratnam School of International Studies in Singapore. Thanks very much for joining us today. You know, there is concern over this budget. Moody's and Standard & Poor's both downgrading Pakistan's credit ratings, citing a growing fiscal imbalance. Question here is whether the new finance minister is likely to put politics above fiscal propriety. What do you think?
Yes, the process of budget making can pose serious problems since Pakistan is facing the shortfall of $3 billion. And the delays in budget announcement, as you have mentioned, was because of the fact that recently Pakistani Prime Minister made a visit to Saudi Arabia. So that visit carries significance in terms of fulfilling that shortfall of $3 billion. According to news reports, Pakistani delegation has persuaded Saudi Arabia to invest in economic ventures in Pakistan, and different sectors that were discussed there were agriculture, fertilizer, chemical and power production. So Saudi Arabia can invest, is in a position to invest in Pakistan, but of course they will seek the guarantees of political stability in Pakistan. And I think Pakistan must take the similar initiative with the oil-rich Gulf countries to meet the problems, economic problems.
Well, exactly. Political stability is the question. Now, the coalition has splintered with Nawaz Sharif's Muslim League Party pulling out. It's a technical discussion over how to reinstate judges, but Sharif also trying to get the coalition to impeach Pervez Musharraf, the president, or force him to quit. How likely the party will succeed in doing that?
Yes, political situation in Pakistan is a bit complicated. We've seen coalition government is still struggling with the problems that can be best described as the legacy of Musharraf era. And I'm talking about the restoration of judges, energy crisis and terrorism. On security fronts, we have seen that the coalition government has got some considerable successes by engaging the Taliban militants in peaceful negotiations. We have seen that the violence-related incidents in Pakistan have declined sharply, with an exception of the recent attack against the Danish embassy in Islamabad. There was no significant terrorist attack in Pakistan after the February elections. With regards to President Musharraf's impeachment, I would say that sooner or later President Musharraf will have to go, because both the coalition partners are ready to impeach him. The present parliament have the capacity and will to make his way out of President House if he does not resign. And I would say that his impeachment or his resignation is not likely to trigger any significant reaction or create any significant political instability, because President Musharraf, once Pakistan's most successful, powerful and famous leader, is now at the lowest level of his popularity. So we can say that tearful farewell is not likely for President Musharraf.
Well, right. He says he will not sit idle while the parliament moves to curb his powers. So what options does Musharraf actually have?
Actually, Constitution allows Musharraf to use the 50H2B, and we have seen that after the February elections, President Musharraf is not interfering with the new coalition government. But the thing is that the coalition partners that are in the government now, they got the public mandate for three things: restoration of judges, then achieving peace in Pakistan, and impeaching President Musharraf. So until now we have seen considerable moves made by the coalition partners to restore judges, though they agree on the restoration, but the way is different. We have seen they are concentrating on the security issues, and about Musharraf would say that
Sorry, Khuram, sorry to interrupt you there, but we are right out of time. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Khuram Iqbal, research analyst at the S. Rajaratnam School of International Studies in Singapore. Still to come, the uproar over US